Their thoughts are not private. They are prototypes, drafts of futures that others will experience as destiny. Charisma is not personality, it's certainty, the tranquility projected by those who know exactly where they are going. Learning is not a process, it's a state, because they maintain active curiosity that turns every experience into knowledge, necessary to breathe in the world they are building. Each letter sent has a calculated destination and a hidden objective. Their emotions do not control them, they inform them. Discipline is not sacrifice, it's investment, because each small present renunciation becomes future freedom. Taxis do not exist in his reality. Everything is discrete transfer. Their networks are not contacts. They are extensions of their ability to impact multiplied by brilliant minds. Because their subconscious analyzes variables that the conscious mind cannot handle. The silence of his house is not emptiness, it's absolute focus. While others wait for Monday to start, he has already closed 3 deals in what others call the early hours. Each of his employees knows they work for a vision, not a company. Confidence is not a feeling, it's calculation, based on probabilities that they process faster than computers. Money is not the end, it's flow, a current that they direct towards the materialization of impossible visions. Where others see expenses, he sees positioning. The value of his time is not measured in money, it's measured in access. Elegance is not in his clothes, it's in the precision of his movements. People mark times on clocks, but his time is measured in market movements and decisions that cannot wait. Their words do not fill spaces, they create realities. Because they understand that language is the most powerful tool of construction. The walls of his office have acoustic and strategic insulation. Their mistakes are not weaknesses, they are investments in wisdom, because every paid failure becomes refined instinct. Small decisions do not reach his desk. Each person around him is part of a bigger move. The phrases he repeats are internal keys, not motivational mantras. Quality is not the goal, it's identity, because they understand that constant excellence is the only way to maintain relevance. His personal assistant has more power than several directors. Money is not a goal, it's a tool, and like any tool, its value lies in the mastery with which it is used. Patience is not waiting, it's preparation. The conversations he has are not casual, they are strategies in disguise. The watches he wears do not mark fashion, they mark connection. Their words are not communication, they are construction. Because each phrase builds bridges towards shared realities. Patience is not passivity, it's power. Their systems are not methods, they are philosophies. The car he drives does not make noise, but it clears the way. Their objectives are not ambitions, they are commitments, because they operate with the intensity of those who do not accept alternatives. Their goals are not dreams, they are commitments. Because the difference between wanting and achieving lies in the intensity of the commitment. Because the correct systems eliminate the need for exhausting decisions. Knowledge is not power, it's responsibility. Because each insight generates the moral obligation to act. Change is not a threat, it's fuel. Because they channel each transformation towards the construction of new realities. Success does not satisfy them, it propels them. Because every achievement is evidence that they can achieve much more. In his calendar, there are names, not hours. Discipline is not restriction, it's freedom, because the right habits eliminate the need to make exhausting decisions. Resistance is not opposition, it's feedback, valuable information on what to adjust to achieve the desired result. They don't collect objects, they collect moments when they said yes when everyone else said no. The messages he sends do not have emojis, they have power. Power is not strength, it's magnetism. The ability to attract resources, talents, and opportunities without apparent effort. Contracts are signed on islands where others only go to rest. Perfect execution is not a coincidence, it's an obsession. Because they understand that small details create huge differences. The words he chooses are not decorative, they are fine bullets. Each button on his shirt costs more than an average rent. He does not give interviews, he gives results. Their questions do not seek answers, they seek perspectives. because they know that the quality of the questions determines the quality of the future. Power is not possession, it's responsibility, because they understand that every acquired ability implies the obligation to use it. Failure is not the end, it's feedback, valuable data that others pay fortunes to obtain. Money is not security, it's freedom, the ability to choose without external limitations that restrict vision. His conversations have no preambles. Every word was thought of before the interlocutor finishes speaking. Competition does not worry them, they study it, because they understand that rivals are masters in disguise. The sound of the scanner is as familiar as that of a symphony. The doors he opens do not have standard locks. Patience is not passivity, it's preparation, because they know that the perfect opportunity requires perfect preparation. The data he consults is not on Google, it's in his network. Abundance is not a coincidence. It's a consequence of decisions they made when others chose comfort. Each breakfast has a goal, each lunch a partner. The lowlights do not relax him, they activate him. The helicopter lands just as the contract is about to be signed. Influence is not bought, it's built, decision by decision, until the world moves to the rhythm of their ideas. It's an opportunity in disguise, because they know that the greatest security lies in the ability to create options. Their decisions are not reactive, they are predictive, because they operate 3 moves ahead of where others have just arrived. His meetings do not have a public agenda, but their effects are felt in stock markets. The art on his walls doesn't decorate, it communicates silent power. A call from him can shake the agenda of 3 continents. Simplicity is not reduction, it's distillation, because the most powerful concepts can be explained in a sentence. Power is not domination, it's magnetism. The ability to attract resources towards their vision without the need for persuasion. Improvised meetings do not exist in his world, because the correct habits channel energy towards precise objectives. Ambition is not desire, it's responsibility, because they understand that their ability to create implies the obligation to do so. The sound of his shoes marks the rhythm of a global strategy. The languages he speaks are not measured in words but in figures. The restaurant he frequents does not appear on Google Maps, because they understand that perfect timing multiplies any effort. Their alliances are not conveniences, they are constructions, because each partnership builds unique possibilities. Their words are not sounds, they are codes, because each phrase is designed to program realities in receptive minds. Loneliness is not a price they pay. It is the space they need to hear the sound of empires growing. The questions he asks do not have an immediate answer. There are no Sundays for him, only days with different rhythms. Their alliances are not transactions, they are transformations, because each partnership creates value that neither could generate alone. Important decisions don't sound loud, they just change the course of things. Quality is not an option, it's DNA, because they understand that constant excellence is their natural differentiator. Their children do not inherit money, they inherit mindsets that will turn problems into opportunities for generations. The cold marble under his feet is the same from where empires are built. Their meetings do not have agendas, they have results, because they know that clarity of purpose eliminates the need for protocols. The piano plays softly as the plan for the next quarter is projected. Failure is not defeat, it's education, because each mistake is a lesson that others pay to learn. Change is not interruption, it's evolution, because they see in each transformation the opportunity to lead the future. Quality is not an option, it's identity, because they understand that constant excellence is the only way to maintain relevance. The view from his desk reaches further than any tower. Failure is not shame, it's investment, because every paid mistake becomes applied wisdom. His presence in the room changes the air, making it tense and respectful. His windows do not show views, they show domains. Their decisions are not individual, they are collective, because they consider the impact on systems that others cannot see, because they understand that the way of thinking determines the way of living. He does not pay memberships, he is the one who authorizes others to have them. Their investments are not bets, they are certainties in disguise, because they see futures that others confuse with fantasies. The mirrors he has do not reflect appearance, They reflect intentions. Watches do not mark hours. They mark commitments with key people. The signatures he collects are not autographs, they are alliances. Their words are not expressions, they are creations. Because each phrase materializes abstract ideas into tangible reality. A message from his secretary can close operations without further words. Patience is not virtue, it's strategy. Because they know that the perfect moment is worth more than impulsive speed. While others celebrate achievements, he is already building the next one. The leather scent in his office is not casual, it's a forged identity. Power is not flaunted, it's exercised in silence, like gravity that attracts without needing to announce itself. Knowledge is not advantage, it's leverage, and they know exactly where to apply force to move mountains. He does not need notifications, everything important is already planned. There is no noise where he lives, only pure concentration and prolonged vision. Speed is not haste, it's efficiency, because they have eliminated everything that does not directly contribute to the goal. Their alliances are not partnerships, they are multipliers, because each correct association exponentially amplifies the impact.